working in a project, in a live project, real life project, and yes, they got their papers published. So let's start with the session. First of all, let me start by introducing myself. I'm Bhupendra. I'm data scientist at Innodatatics. And yes, we are here to tell you what we offer actually as a company. Here at 360DigiTMG, we offer challenging real-time projects that push you to your limits. Exactly, to the most of your limits, right? Now, learning all of phases of project methodology, you learn from end to end, right from start of the project to the deployment phase, in end to end how the project actually works. Now, you learn about different tools that you use in industry like Python, Power BI, cloud platforms, etc. Of course, you work on research paper. This is the session that's for, right? That are published in international journal, and we have a guest for that. So access to various free tools to enhance your learning. Of course, when you visit our website, you will actually see mind maps for easy internalization of concepts. That's really important. ML architecture assistant for that complete project diagram that you can make. Data architecture diagram, we call it, right? We have it for intermediate, for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And do visit. It's in our learning resources page. Resume mapper, where you can see the missing keywords that your resume is missing as per the job description, and you can actually make those words in you can take those words and put it in your resume, and of course learn those skills to make your resume ATS friendly. Of course, there's last one, we call it animated learning, where you can learn about new concepts in a very interactive way, right? Today, when we talk about research paper presentation, let me start by talking Mr. or Mrs. A. We won't be gender biased, right? Yes. And Mr. or Mrs. 360. Here, Mr. A, Mr. or Mrs. A is trained at any XYZ institute, and he has worked on dummy projects from Kaggle, GitHub, etc. or YouTube. You know, we all know, right? How these YouTube projects have number of views. They won't be accepted, right, in your resume. So, Mr. and Mrs. 360 are trained or is trained at 360DigiTMG. He has worked on real life project, real time projects, we call it. He has attended daily stand up calls. We actually have meeting every single day, and he has attended daily. He or she created end to end data pipeline, and he or she has done deployment on premise and on cloud. Yes, Mr. or Mrs. 360 knows how to deploy it and has attended client meeting. Of course, last but not the least, he or she has a research paper published in international journal. So, what do you think? If a simple question to be asked, which resume will get shortlisted for interviews? We all know this answer, right? Yeah, it's Mr. or Mrs. 360. Exactly. So, here, today, unfortunately, because of unforeseen medical reasons, our guest couldn't come to the session. But yes, as we always say, the show must go on, right? Talking about the business problem of this particular project, we had to refine product and services. Now, this project is related to OCR, optical character recognition, we call it. We know manual data entry of retail store bills. We have all have seen those bills, right? And if you want to do manual data entry, it's extremely time consuming. And of course, it's prone to human error, right? Now, what was the objective of this project? We had to minimize the time taken to enter the details of store bills. And what were the constraints? Of course, we had to minimize manual efforts. That's the reason we are using Paddle OCR here. Now, what was the business success criteria? We always talk about three success criteria: business, ML success criteria, and economic success criteria. So, the business success criteria was we needed to reduce the time taken for data extraction by at least 90%. We had ML success criteria that our model needed to achieve the accuracy of 92%. We had economic success criteria. We had to achieve a cost saving of at least $1 million by reducing manual effort. Is it possible? Of course, it is possible, right? Here, you can see the project architecture from end to end. You can see the project architecture right from data gathering to the deployment, right? Here, we have used pedal OCR. Algorithms we have used here is EC-OCR, PyTest OCR, Keras OCR, re-expression, pedal OCR, and name entity. Again, as we talk about it, pedal OCR was the best algorithm which we use here. What we did in image processing, of course, it's related to image, right? We did inverted image, rescaling, we did binarization, noise removal, dilation and erosion, rotation or deskewing, removal borders, missing borders, and we got processed image. And the same we use for segmentation and text recognition. We use pedal OCR, right? We stored the extracted text in a variable, and then we did WER or CER, right? Now, of course, we can clearly see ultimately we got structured data which we stored in SQL database. And what we started with, it was an image, right? Of course, we started with no SQL database, right? So, talking about certificates, when our participants work on real life project or real time project, we call it, they actually get author certificate, top three of them. This is how the International Journal of Innovative Science and Research Technology uh, research paper looks like. This paper is published in international journal, right? This is how the author certificate looks like. It is authored by Mr. JayaKrishna Manipaturini and has been published. So, right now, again, if we talk about it, you see students in our institute actually get their research papers published. And you know what? They actually learn how to write research papers. They know now how to actually tackle all those problems that they actually face while writing research paper, right? Now, you can, if you want to join us, you can contact on a toll-free number. You can mail it our inquiry or at the web, or you can visit our website. Of course, we have 3 centers. And yes, while you are here, please, you can pause the screen. You can actually use this QR code to go to our Instagram page, follow our Instagram page, subscribe us on YouTube, and follow us on LinkedIn. Yeah, thank you so much. While we are here, I'll show you the link how the research paper of Mr. JayaKrishna looked like. Here is a research paper leveraging artificial intelligence for simplified invoice automation, pedal OCR based text extraction from invoices. Yes, you can visit this link and actually read the whole paper, right? Yeah. So thank you so much, sir and ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. Please visit here the next time too. While you are on YouTube channel, while you are on our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and must visit the playlist. We have many success stories. We have new content coming every single day just for you. Thank you so much.